Hello and welcome to day 46 of my daily option selling channel. As you can see, today's market was not the best for an option seller and especially non-direction option seller like me, but even then I still made some money and I'll show you exactly how and what was the trade breakdown. So I'll show you the exact PNL at the end of the video. But today one major news flash, like one major news, and that was that the big, quant trading firm Jane Street was banned from the Indian markets. And so you might think, okay, it's just a company that got banned. But in reality, if you know about the companies like or quant trading or HFTs, and if you think like an institution, you would know that this will create ripple effects across the entire institutions. And especially now that the company is banned, there will be like a lot less volume in FNO because that company gave about 10-15% of volume to Indian FNO, and now that is completely gone. And another thing, you know that on expiry days, those random spikes like like tomorrow, like this spike, like up down, these things used to happen so often on Sensex, on Nifty, on Bank Nifty when it had like weekly expiries. Like it was basically an entire trap for both sellers and buyers. So it was pure manipulation. And so now that will be gone, or most likely it won't be fully gone. There will be still like it will like still happen, but it won't happen as often anymore because these spikes were only, everyone who, has contacts in the HFT business knows who like makes these spikes. And even the company itself, the company Jane Street, even sued another company because they were using this exact strategy. So they're admitting that they used the exact same strategy. So yeah, it was just an entire mess, and I don't know why SEBI took so long to, act on the matter. So it was just purely stupid by SEBI. But anyways, coming back to the market, now you will notice two things happening in the short term and the long term. In the short term, you might see like spikes like these. There will be a lot of unwinding of the positions because Jane Street has a lot of positions, so these will happen in the short term, like this 1 week alone, I mean. And in the long term, you will see that price action will work a lot better. If the support breaks, the support will break and there will be a follow through. If the resistance break, it will be a breakthrough. Like for example, what used to happen is if this is the resistance, the market goes up, makes a wick up and closes the candle maybe above the resistance, and it falls back down immediately. But now what will happen is the market will, if the market goes up and closes the candle up on the upside of the resistance, the market will go up. It won't just come crashing down because manipulation, and the institutions will now think like 10 times before manipulating, because before this the institutions, like especially the foreign institutions, thought that the SEBI won't ever dare to act on any foreign institution trading in the Indian market. But now they all know that they will. So now the institutions will think 10 times before manipulating. So that is good for you guys. So yeah, that is the long-term effect and the short-term effects on the markets from this, one news. Now, so today's market, it, opened a gap up, it filled the gap, it was sideways, and at 11 it fell down. But I noticed this one thing. Whenever I notice this one pattern, I'm telling this based on my personal experience, right? Whenever the market, acts like this, like if ever the market makes like patterns like these, wicks like these, candles like these, it usually indicates one thing: either the market will boom to the upside or boom to the downside. So that is exactly what happened today. After the market consolidated a long time in a stupid range like this, the market blasted off. So that is exactly what happens based on my personal experience, or it could have just fallen about 1%. So yeah, now coming to the style price analysis, it opened at 315. It made a high of 314. Sorry, it made a high of 315.95, and basically it fell the entire day. And today, since it was the first day of the new weekly expiry, so the premiums were not falling much. So I did not make 1%, but I made about 1.3, sorry, 1 point, I think 6%, if I'm right. So yeah, this was a start price analysis, and my 11 a.m. criteria was not triggered today as the prices kept falling. So now my positions for today. Here you go. So in total, over and all, I made about 6,500, including the taxes and charges, by the way. So, and I used a capital of about 13.56 lakhs. So it's good. Now, I've also updated the Excel sheet, by the way. So here you go. 6,500. I have made that entry. I entered at about 9:25. I exited at 1:02 p.m. I did take adjustment today. My total is now up to 2,87,000, and this is my PNL graph. So yeah, and you can also join my Telegram channel. It's free. I don't give any tips or anything. I just give like market news and commentary about if the market is gonna move or be sideways. Uh, so yeah. So today I did not send any message on the Telegram because I did not have anything to send. I mean, I had a few things to send, but I did not send them because I did not have the enough probability to, send it. So that's basically all, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I don't have any analysis to do on the option chain because there is not much open interest on any strike. So we will do that in the next video. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.